Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Morning Bulldogs, I'm Kira Wessler and I'm your host for this week's Morning Buzz. Today is Friday, March 17th and it's an A-Day. During week 3 of Disability Awareness Month, there will be a focus on intellectual disabilities. There are many types of intellectual disabilities. In fact, they are the most common type of disabilities. It is a term used when a person has certain limitations in cognitive functioning skills, including communication, social, and self-care skills. Listen to the morning announcements next week to find out more. First, let's get to Madison for an interesting theory on leprechauns.
I'm Irish. No surprise there, but I am 99.7% Irish, so I think I'm a bit qualified to talk about leprechauns and their impact on our culture. And while researching for this stand-up, I discovered something. Dragons and leprechauns are in cahoots, and maybe even lovers. According to IrelandBeforeYouDie.com, which is an amazing name, leprechauns are mean shoemakers who guard pots of gold at the end of rainbows and live in tree stumps and caves. If you fail to please him, he will murder you. Which, while teachers just let us go and try to catch them, that feels like a liability, but I mean, I guess not. But notice what I said. Mean, gold, lives inside of caves, murder. What else does that sound like? Dragons, baby! And well, yes, their gold is found through village destruction and mass murder. I think that might be kind of charming for leprechauns. Madison, what do you mean? Dragons are so big and leprechauns are so small. It would never work. Nay, I say! Dragons come in many sizes and can reasonably chill with leprechauns. And you know what? So what if they're huge? Who cares? Love is love, baby. And you know what? I am not a person to judge. Madison, why did you say date? Because obviously, they could. Like I said, why would I judge what they want to do? Right? So, there you have it. Dragons and leprechauns are lovers. Or they're the same creature, but I like to believe in true love. I mean, what's wrong with true love?
That was very enlightening. Next is Micheala rating the best songs from the Muppet franchise.
Hey Hopewell, I'm Micheala, and these are my top 3 Muppet songs. In number 3, we have Mana. This funky little song became popular in the Muppet Show 1976 as part of a skit. Due to its catchy lyrics, it has found its way into many hearts and also into the credits of the 2011 Muppets movie. In number 2, we have Rainbow Connection.
Stargazing, and what do we...
This song is from the original Muppets movie and was sung by Kermit alone in a swamp at the opening scene. It is a calming tune and has some thoughtful lyrics. This song was so popular that it appeared again in the finale of the Muppets movie.
The Dreamers and me.
In number 1, we have Muppet or a Man.
And I ask myself the question.
This soulful song describes the character's struggle to find who he is, a Muppet or a man. The song showcased glorious belts and beautiful harmonies, which make it a great song to sing along with friends.
Am I a man or am I a Muppet? Am I a Muppet?
Do you agree or disagree? Either way, thanks for watching.
Those were some great picks. Moving on, we have Charlie, who's going to tell us about Sega.
Hey, I'm Charles Hawk, and today I'm going to talk about Sega! Sega was founded in 1946 as Service Games, initially importing slot machines for US military bases. They shifted to jukeboxes and arcade games in the 60s, and later created their first original game, Periscope. In the 70s and 80s, Sega began creating and releasing video games. Their first console in North America, the Sega Master System, couldn't compete with the NES, but the Sega Genesis, with its flagship character of Sonic the Hedgehog, saw great success in the console market. The system was even able to outsell the Super Nintendo for some time. However, Sega started having problems after the Genesis. A combination of poor decision-making and fierce competition from Sony's PlayStation led to them ceasing production for their consoles and shifting their focus towards making games for other platforms.
で、セガといたしましてはソフトメーカーという形に今後展開していきますが、
Despite not being nearly as big as they used to be, Sega is still an important force in the gaming industry. They still make games for Sonic, and they have many other franchises like Yakuza, Super Monkey Ball, and Project Diva. Thank you all for watching. I hope you learned something about this amazing company.
Athletic training isn't always about sports. Here's a look at how it can work on the job.
Alrighty guys, today we're going to be putting up the roof of this Pizza Hut. No break until we're done.
Yes, sir. Alright boys, let's be safe today. Tie your shoes and strap up your hard hats.
Everybody, we need to sacrifice our bodies for this Pizza Hut.
Sir, yes, sir. Yes, almighty sir.
No!
Are you okay? Please tell me you're okay. Can you move it?
I think I'll be okay, it just hurts a little.
Before I let you go, I have to run some tests. Alright, Jake, I'm gonna need you to do 5 jumping jacks for me. Let me see how you're doing. Alright. Looking good, looking good. Look good, Jake. Does it still hurt?
Much better now. Now I must get back to work on this pizza.
Good boy.
Here's another word from our student council.
So, just to recap, for our Money Wars Staff Rivalries edition, we have Smith vs. Quinn, Schrager vs. Durr, Rich vs. Atkinson, and Vina vs. Ashman. You've met 4 of these rivalries, and our last one will remain a surprise until the competition begins. Our Spring Pep Rally is in 2 weeks, and the fundraising begins on March 24th, so get excited now.
Now it's time for the movie mystery.
That's Brooke.
This is Megan. Brooke, give this to Brooke. This is Kevin. Give this to Kevin.
Give this to Kevin. Give this to Kevin. Give this to Kevin. Kevin.
Give this to Kevin. Give this to Kevin.
Give this to Kevin. Give this to Kevin. Here you go, Kevin. Kevin's not here. Kevin's not here.
Kevin's not here.
Kevin's not here. Kevin's not here.
Kevin's not here.
Kevin's not here.
What?
Last week's movie mystery was Trainspotting. That's all for today, Hopewell. See you next time.